Alrighty, so this is today's math lesson. I want you to write down the number sentences. The first one is 32 and 31. I want you to tell me if they're less than, greater than, or equal to. The second one is 57 and 51. The third one is 62 and 82. And the fourth one is 93 and 97. I'm actually going to write numbers next to them too. And you are telling me which one is less than, greater than, or equal to. When you are finished with that one, all four of those, go ahead and put both your hands on your head. Go ahead and put both your hands on your head. So when you're finished with those number sentences, go ahead and put both your hands on your head. Alrighty, who could read me the first one? Who could read me the entire first number sentence? Who could read me the first number sentence? Go for it, Acacia.
32 is greater than 31.
Good job. 32 is greater than 31. That's right. Dale the dinosaur would eat the number 32. Who could read me the second one? Make sure that you're all muted. Okay. Who could tell me the second one? Who could read me the second one? Riley, go for it, girl.
57 is greater than 15.
So what's this number?
51.
Yeah, there you go. Is it still 57 is greater than 51?
Yes.
Yes, good girl. Okay. Who could read me the next one? Darren, go for it, dude.
62 is less than 82.
Right, 62 is less than 82. Make sure you're muted and you're being respectful to your peers. Good job, Darren. 62 is less than 82. And who could give me the last one? Go for it, Alani.
93 is less than 90.
Right. Right, but we don't read it that way. Remember, we only read it this way. 93 is less than 97. Good job. Alrighty, so for your seesaw activity today, you're going to be doing greater than, less than, or equal to. Review, super simple. But before you leave me, I want to go over some complex word problems because I think we still need help. I always used to say, please make sure you're muted and you're not interrupting me while I'm teaching. Okay, I always used to say that a word problem a day would keep the worries away. So a lot of my students always worry about solving word problems, and if you solve one a day, it helps you out. But we're going to solve a couple right now. So let's see. Danica has 16 apples. She eats how many apples does Danica have left? So Danica has 16 apples. She eats 9 apples. How many apples does Danica have left? What's my equation? That's what I write first. What's my equation? Be a little bit dark, but what's my equation? We start with the equation first. What's my equation? Danica has 16 apples. She eats 9. How many apples does Danica have left? What's my equation? Guys, come on, what's my equation? She has 16, she eats 9. How many does she have left? Jack, what's my equation? Jack, what's my equation?
16 minus 9 equals 7.
So we don't write 7 in the answer yet, right? What do we put? 16 minus 9 equals what? We don't put the answer in yet. What do I have to see in your equation? What do I have to see in your equation? I have to see what we call an unknown, okay? So in your equation for a word problem, you're always going to be solving for an unknown number. So I need to see either a box for your unknown or a question mark for your unknown. I always need to see it. I suggest doing a box because then you can write your answer in the box, okay? But I always need to see an unknown in your word problem. It doesn't give us the number 7. So the answer might be 7, but it didn't give us the number 7. So I need 16 minus 9 equals unknown. That's what I need to see. I can't just see you write it out and put the answer. I know some of you are doing it in your head, and that's great. I love that you're doing it in your head, but in order for me to be able to understand what you're thinking, you have to put your brain onto paper. And guess what? When you go up to high school and you solve in calculus and you're solving derivatives and antiderivatives and proofs and, you know, all of that fundamental mathematics and stuff with physics, guess what? You always have to show your work. Even if you could do it up in your brain, you have to do it on paper. So 16 minus 9 equals unknown. Who could tell me a strategy I could use? What's one strategy? Campbell? Okay, you don't want to erase them. You'd want to X them out. So you could draw 16 circles and then X out 9. What's another way to do it? That's one way. What's another strategy we learned about? Darren?
A number line.
You could do a number line. For this one, I'm going to do circles. Now, do I draw 16 circles and then also 9 circles? No. Darren, what do I do?
16 first.
Just draw 16 first. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? Riley? Okay, but what do I do? Do I just leave this here? I have to cross out 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9's my answer, right?
Is 9 my answer? Guys, what do I have to do next? Come on, what do I have to do next? Someone other than Riley and Jack. Right, I count the ones I didn't X out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 7 left. That's how many Danica has left. She ate 9. That's a lot of apples, Danica. Girl, whoo. You're gonna have a full belly full of 9 apples, okay? And then she had 7 left. All right, let's try another one. Let's try. All right, Campbell and Emma are playing with dolls. Campbell has 10 dolls. Emma has 15 dolls. How many more dolls does Emma have than Campbell? So who remembers what's the equation for this one? When they're talking about how many more? Campbell and Emma are playing with dolls. Campbell has 10 dolls. Emma has 15. How many more dolls does Emma have than Campbell? Anybody remember the strategy? When we're talking about how many more, we're talking about how many more. Don't forget, you want to line them up like you would a graph. Whoa, I need everyone to be muted in 3, 2, 1. I'm yelling over people. I'm recording while I'm doing this, so everyone who listens will be able to hear you all interrupt me. Raise your hand, guys. I can see you when you raise your hand, okay? I promise I can see you. So when we're talking about how many more, you want to line them up next to each other, okay? So if Emma has 15, okay, I would draw out 15 dolls. So I'm going to do circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I had to go a little bit this way, but there's 15 there, okay? Then Campbell has 10 dolls. So I'm going to put 10 dolls beneath these 15 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're working with how many more or how many fewer, you take the bigger number, which is which one's bigger, 15 or 10? Who could raise their hand and tell me which one's bigger, 15 or 10? Josie. 15 is bigger. You take the bigger number and subtract the smaller number, which is 10, equals unknown. That is your equation. When we're working with how many more or how many fewer, you take the bigger number and subtract the smaller number. Then you line up your data like such because you want to see how many more Emma has than Campbell. You want to see how many Campbell doesn't have. So this is the one where you draw those lines and count. 1, 2, see Campbell doesn't have one here or here. 3, 4, and 5. So Emma would have 5 more because if you started with Campbell's and she had 10 and you added 5 more, you would get to 15. See how I changed my equation around? Man, I think I lost all of you. It must be the Friday instant. We're gonna do one more.
just because I think we need extra work. All right. Okay, Cameron has 10 toy trucks. That's cool, Cameron. Brock gave him some more toy trucks. Man, Brock, you're so nice. Now Cameron has 16 toy trucks. How many trucks did Brock give to Cameron? Okay, so who could tell me my equation? What's my first number? Cameron has 10 toy trucks. What's my first number, Cameron? 10, right. Now, Brock gave him some more. What's my operation? Is it subtraction or is it addition? Subtraction or addition? He gave him some more. Show me. Is it addition or subtraction? Show me with your arms. Right, it's addition. He gave him some more. Do we know how many he gave him? In the word problem, no. So what do I draw? What do I write? Aubrey. An unknown, that's right, good job. Kiss your brain. I write an unknown, I'm gonna make a square. Now Cameron has, how many toy trucks does Cameron have now? How many toy trucks does he have now, friends? Jack. Jack. He has 16 now. Now, which strategy would be easier to solve this problem? Drawing circles? Make sure you're writing this down with me. Drawing circles or doing an open number line? Which one? Which one would be easier? Josie? A number line would be easier because then you just count on a number line. Now, for addition, point to the side. Do I start on this side or do I start on this side? Do I start on this side or do I start on this side? No, you point. Which side do I start on? This side or that side? Point. Which way? Am I going to start on this side or this side? I'm going to start on this side. That's right, because I'm adding, I'm hopping on. Now, something I explained to you, I think it was in some recorded videos, but you could always do this with your number line. So before you do your hop, you could fill in your number line until you get to whatever number. So I'm going to do that today. And I might only get to 16. We'll see. I write kind of big, so. Actually, I got to 18. But I want to stop at 16. So I'm going to put a big circle around 16. Now I'm going to do my hops till I get to 16. But see how this is easier? I already counted up. So it could make it a little bit easier for you. And you could double check too. So like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now 16 isn't my answer, right? What do I count to find my answer? What do I count to find my answer? I count the hops, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Brock, you're so nice. You gave him 6 more toy trucks. Dude, that's awesome.
And now Cameron has 16 toy trucks. So those ones I think you're a little bit better with. I think adding in that extra practice, you did a lot better. But that's all I have for you today.